What's good, players? This is the MiDnIGhT podcast here. You're chilling out with the man like Shakur, the ambassador, Mr. Big Belly, no stretch marks. Mommy, don't worry. Auntie, don't worry. This boy's gonna make it anyway.
Yes, sir.
After long days
of
thinking and pondering, we are finally here.
Imagine. Yes.
And this is the official pilot episode for the MiDnIGhT podcast. Wapi kelele ndani ya nyumba wewe. And so today I have my guest here with me. I don't know how I can introduce this guy. This guy is being accused of desertion. Is being accused of abandonment. Like literally this guy went to the mall to get milk and never came back.
Ilikuwa to Rivers.
The one and only Bishop Samuel Wawire in the house. Wewe nani huyo ndani ya nyumba? Karibu bana.
Asante baba, nashukuru.
Yeah.
Nashukuru.
It's been long man, we've discussed about this. Kitu tumeongelea sana.
Tangu 20
ilikuwa imefika mahali hadi sasa imeanza kunibo man.
2021.
Since 2021. Tunapanga. You remember we did a short episode some time back and then tuka cancel. We did it for like 30 minutes. You remember when you still had a shop Apple your office. The great times, bro.
Ilikuwa kitambo though.
Lakini si finally tuko hapa. So guys, this is the MiDnIGhT podcast here. This is our first ever pilot episode. Manze, if you are here, you just know what we want to ask you to do. Kindly gonga subscribe, like, comment. Wendo tunakutegemea hii town, by the way. Tumeteseka. Tuko hapa juu yako.
Tunahitaji hizo views.
Tumejaribu kila kitu. Tukiona tunafanya content series. And by the way, concerning content, to my high school friends and classmates, to stop it. You won't become TikTok famous. Your videos are cringe. Your friends are doing cringe videos on TikTok and you can't tell them the truth. Mnawadanganya. Si kila mtu anaweza kuwa content creator, by the way. That is something that people just have to suck it in right now.
See, I think ikifika kwa content, TikTok, let's leave it to the ladies. Wanaume kujeni Facebook.
Okay, mimi sikwangi wa hizo. I think any platform that makes you money is a good platform.
But I'm just saying, TikTok.
Why do you think TikTok is for ladies? Or you are one of those millennial people who think that you lose masculinity being on TikTok?
No, you don't lose masculinity.
But that is what you mean when you say TikTok is for ladies.
It just favors the female gender, honestly.
How?
Like the content, you can notice the people really move TikTok. It's mostly those little things, cute things.
But the most followed person on TikTok is a guy.
How's that?
Si Kabilem. The guy who used to do.
Exactly.
He's the most followed guy on TikTok, but he doesn't do anything feminine.
But let me ask you, who told you women like hearing us talk?
They don't.
Exactly.
That's why they never listen.
That's why they like you. Bala. And they take right notes, bwana. This is wisdom. You utapata kwingine. Wewe ndio uongee. Nothing. Yeah, amenyamaza. They like that. Don't talk. Just express, show.
But that is the basic nature of women. Exactly. When you answer back, they say you're being deflective, or what do they say?
But I'm just saying they don't want they want a masculine man who doesn't talk too much.
But let's see the facts today. Everyone anakuanga ati nataka dem sijui anakaaje, sijui nataka sijui dem anakaaje, sijui dem anafanya nini. Sami, do you think that everyone always gets their perfect woman?
Yes, you do.
No one ever gets a perfect woman. There's nothing like perfect.
I mean, number one, you didn't make them, so you cannot define perfection. I'm just saying, if I made something, then I can define perfection. If I didn't make something...
Okay, what is a perfect relationship to you?
Honestly, I don't think... Okay, a perfect relationship to me, a relationship where we talk about, where we talk.
Wewe unasema nini kuhusu relationships wewe and you are not with someone? How are you surviving? Unajua kwanza kuna baridi. Unajua wewe watu mko single mnakuja hapa wewe unatu advise aje na mnasikia baridi daily.
Acha nikwambie. Mimi nalala ka slash ka panga na nimekubali. My fate vile nene. Lakini uzuri niko na hita.
Lakini kusema tu ukweli. Hata kabla tu hata tuendelee na points. Bwana kuna baridi.
Kuna baridi ili ukweli kwanza jana.
Kuna baridi bwana. Kama usikii baridi unajifanya. Baridi bana inaamka na wewe asubuhi bana wewe hata toa mapua hivi nje.
Mimi jana yani baridi ilipita, kuna kaupepo kaufala kanapita chini ya mlango hivi. A cold chill. Bro, I turned on my heater. I actually turned it for about 2-3 hours. I slept with the heater on. Oh, heck no.
So that is how single you are, bro.
And I'm happy with it.
Yani unasifu hita hivi. Unajivunia kwa single.
Nipigi kelele, nisumbui, sijipeleki out. All I need to do is buy tokens. And I can enjoy.
And it doesn't take off your property.
Nothing. Doesn't want my property, doesn't touch me, my child. Just
so like Sami, do you like feel like me nilikuwa nasema the day I want to get married, me I'll make my woman sign a prenup?
Yes.
Do you
always.
think? But why is it that they always complain about signing prenups?
Because they always have to know good.
So like prenups are just evidence that love is fictional. It's something constructive. You can just construct love out of.
I would say this. People think love is a feeling, which is nice, enjoy it. But I think I'd go with a woman who looks at love as a resolution. Like, I have decided I'm going to stay with this guy for the rest of my life. That's my decision. No matter what comes, no matter what happens, I'm going to do it. And seriously, I have seen women who have done it. My mom is one of them. Shoot, my ex's mom is one of them. She's been with that guy forever. Right? Yeah. And I even have another, for the young ones, my brother, you've met my brother, right? His wife has stuck with him through thick and thin, And that's a testimony that if somebody is serious about this, it works. But if you meet somebody who has number one options, or they think they have options, bro, hey, let me tell you something.
So like Sami, what are the basic foundations that one needs to have like that perfect relationship?
Talk, say it. You don't like it, say it. You want it, say it. You don't want it, say it. Is it hurtful? Yes, it is hurtful. But you'd rather live with a hurtful truth than with a blissful lie.
Who does marriage baggage the most? The husband or the wife?
Oh, by the way, if you get seriously, if you get a woman who is not willing to understand this species called men, you are in for a bad time. The tone of the house, whether we like it or not, I don't care what anybody says. That's why the Bible.
They'll cancel you. They'll call you as a misogynistic man.
The woman sets the tone for the home. You get the house. You look for the house. You build the house. You come up with the idea of how you're going to fund the house. Whatever you plan for the house. So
Stami, basically,
but
you're saying like you don't believe in equal rights when it comes to men and women, and when it comes to husband and wife duties.
Define equal.
Like when they say women can also go to work and men can take care of the home, do you think that's a logic, or it's just men not wanting to take responsibilities of taking care of the home?
Right now, there are more, especially the millennials, more men are taking care of their children while the women are working, because the workforce right now favors women. Whether you like it or not, if you go with a woman to an interview, there's an 80% chance she'll get it. Not because of qualification, but just because she's a woman.
But concerning bana, hiyo kitu manzejo, hiyo kitu that's so hurtful. Let's just hire people on merit. People should be hired on merit. Hii kitu ya kusema bana tuna balance ofisi bana we. Na unajua hii kitu bana tunailenga na ni kitu inasumbua huku nje. Like, why should I consider you because of your gender, yet you don't merit for the specific task that has been assigned to you?
Like I said, see, like the way the world is going, like, just look. And that's why I'm telling you, some of these things, unless you understand them visually, and you get a woman who, I'll repeat this, a woman who is willing, forget these other things. If you find a willing woman, bro, you have hit the jackpot.
What do you mean when you say a willing woman? Like, like the woman you're describing in the current generation, I don't see anything. All I'm seeing are BaDDiEs.
Yes.
The BaDDiEs everywhere.
Them BaDDiEs be a problem, bro.
The BaDDiEs everywhere. You talk about women of value, substance. I don't meet women like those, bro.
Okay, let me
look, you know my field. You know what I do for a living.
I know.
I take pictures for a living. Yes. I speak to a lot of women every day.
All the time, yeah.
All the time. Mm-hmm. I can tell you all women almost have the same problems.
Yeah.
All of them have almost the same problem.
And I do agree with that, because
all of them are constantly complaining about the men in their life, yet they don't want them to live.
So, you see, immediately a woman starts complaining about her man, that is not even a red flag. That's a crimson flag. No, it's a red wall. No. It is a red road. What is the red sea?
No, it's the Red Sea.
It's not even the Red Sea. The sky is red.
Yeah.
If a woman complains about her man,
a woman who constantly complains about men, like, that's to say, too. We are having just a conversation, a bunch of friends, okay?
Yeah.
Me, you, maybe some other 2 girls, maybe we are just having some lunch. And then out of the blues, these women who hate men, what's wrong with you? We don't like having conversations about people who hate other people's genders. They always bring up that conversation. They're like vegans.
But the funny part
who asks vegans
about
vegan?
Even vegan, yes, exactly. But the funny part is, most of those women always have a man. They're always complaining about something they have.
Who are these men who are justifying women with bad behavior? You know, this is the real definition of being a simp.
So, the funny part is, akiwa kwa nyumba, when she's at home or when she's with the guy, she's a very different person than who she is with her friends. Because, you know, at that point in time, she's looking at possibilities and probabilities and potential. When they're talking to you about it, right? Dude, bro, that's just, they're just showing you their nature. And trust me, I've met a few women, and I think in this life, I think I've met only 2 who will not talk about their man. They will not discuss. Thou shall not mention my man. You know those women who say, my name should not leave your mouth. I've only met 2. That is remove my mother from the mix. 2 women outside my family, completely outside there. And honestly, they live a very good life. Those men are nice to them. But they've realized what they have. See, immediately you start thinking you can do better.
What level of acceptance is that you have to tolerate such a person in your life?
Bro,
how
you don't have to tolerate. But
how accepting do you have to be?
Now that you don't have to tolerate, come attack her now, let her go. Let her go. In fact, I've realized, Shakul, for every woman you think you've lost, there are 20 women who are younger, who are more willing, and who are more BaDDiEs.
Wait a minute. So you mean love is not only bound to be with that one and only person?
No.
You can have love with more. Now I'm daily.
Men can compete.
Let me cook. Let me say this.
This is gonna be good.
I've always told you people, I'm not bad at relationships. I just date a lot of people at the same time. And I love all of you. Please, stop stop the debate. I'm not a cheat. I just love a lot of people at a go, man. Me, I'm not a cheat, Joe. To my girlfriends out there, I love you. Daddy loves you. Yeah, I've cooked.
No, but the thing is, let me tell you, men can compartmentalize love. Now, am I for monogamy? Yes, I am. Am I against polygamy? No, I'm not. If that's your preference, do your thing, bro. I'm not against you. At the end of the day, is your conscience clean? Yes. Do you think you're doing the right thing? Okay, cool. Yeah.
No, we can't tolerate people who are into polygamy.
You're a polygamist. You have several girlfriends.
No. Me, I'm not married. I'm not committed to any relationship. Let me just tell you the truth. Commitment is one of my...
So even all those girlfriends of yours, you're not committed to any of them?
No, sexually. I'm committed to them sexually. Mambo ya kutoa nguo mbona unaingiza mambo ya feelings. Any department ya undressing each other. Don't include feelings.
No, but it's important. No. At the end of the day, Shakur, whether you like it or not, somebody is going to get hurt. And they get hurt because of feelings.
That's not me.
Kuna mtu atakaje.
That's not me.
Kuna mtu atakaje.
Can never be me, yo. I've been hurt before, Samir.
I know. I've been with you when you got hurt.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
You know what?
You remember?
You know what?
You remember?
You know what?
You remember?
You know what?
Wait.
You know what?
Do you remember?
You know what? Fuck you, man. Wala you in matako mse.
I've been with you, man. Remember, so I know.
Fuck you, man.
And when I'm talking about this, it's because I know.
But that was one of the most roughest patches I had to go.
Oh, it was dark. It was. I was with you. So I was like,
what the fuck is calling me? Watu wajui niko kazi bwana. Niko kazi bwana. Director Paul. So like that was one of the most hardest phases I had to go through. Because I was
honestly, you had given this girl a lot. You'd invested, even emotionally. I remember. You're like, oh, this is it. Me, I'm like, bro, No, it's not. I almost told you that then. I was like, you know what, let it be.
Like, what do you mean, bro? And you never told me that I'm taking the wrong step.
See, it's not
You
about,
know,
it's not,
where were you when I was
the
getting
problem was
hurt?
never you. You can't understand this. There are things we can blame you, Shakur.
I miss you, baby.
I know. See, you still love that girl. There are things that could be about you, and I would have told you, and you know me, I'll tell you the truth, right? But if it's not about you, then I can't speak on it, because it's not about you. It's about her. Okay? Yeah. Na kuna vitu alikuwa anafanya hivi.
But she was a baddie. She was a baddie.
She still is a baddie.
Don't say that.
Let me ask you why.
Don't say that.
She was already sending her kisses.
I'm not moved on. Yeah. Anyway, Sammy, that brings me to the question of the day.
Yeah.
Who the fuck marries the BaDDiEs, man?
Church simps.
And career people. People chase careers their whole life.
No.
Bookworms also marry BaDDiEs.
No, nowadays bookworms are the hot cake.
Who marries the BaDDiEs?
Church simps. Want me to say it again? Church simps.
No, let's just do it this way. Let me cook. Let me cook. Check. Today we put a post to this shit. Stop sugarcoating bad manners in the name of being a baddie. Some of you are just ill-mannered people with lack of character and substance. Thank you. I've cooked. So,
yes,
the end road of a baddie is the church.
Yes, always.
Basically, this is the new Gen Z way of sugarcoating. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. I don't want to get cancelled because a lot of you have feelings. This generation with a lot of feelings and people don't even understand their genders. Stupid people.
Why you mad?
I'm pissed at people who are always making their gender or their identity people's concerns. Nah, me manita they them. Me miss penny.
Wasn't that characterized as mental illness? In fact, in Russia,
it's mental illness, bro.
Yeah,
it's mental illness. Because why do you think we are really concerned about your sexuality, Wasana? Me, I just want my friend. I don't want to know if you are they them zing zang. You know, you do your shit. As long as you're weird shit, you're weird shit. You are weird shit. Doesn't concern me. Yeah, I'm good. Back to the question.
See, okay.
Who marries the BaDDiEs?
At the end of the day, the BaDDiEs are married most of the time, if you notice, by church sims. You know those guys who have stayed in church, they've never dated a beautiful girl because they're trying to keep themselves for marriage. This girl has been run through for like 35 years. She has experience. She comes, does one or two tricks on this fella. He's gone.
Manze,
and it happens mostly in the church. Like,
let me break down a story for you. Yeah. Man, me kuna best yangu, man. There's my friend. You know him, man. Mm-hmm. Very good guy, very good friend of ours, man. Huyu jamaa akona life yake iko in check. Everything about him is just right, you know. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. The guy just ended up marrying a chick, man. That is so different from him, man. Like the chick has been reveling her whole life, man. And then out of the blues too, huyu jamaa na come to and settle na huyo dem. I really think there's also a problem with church boys too.
I do agree. That's why we come back. Church sims. Let me talk to the camera because let me cook. Just because you're a Christian and she's a Christian, and just because she's come through what we say redemption, right? Because I believe in redemption. I believe God gives to everybody second, third, fourth, fifth, depending on your body count, chances. Okay.
Especially body count. If your body count is more than 10, you is a hoe, mama.
Let me get serious. Okay.
More than 10, baby.
Even though God gives you very many chances, at the end of the day, when it comes to building a family and it comes to building a home, just be a little bit selfish. And I'm going to tell you this honestly. You might want what you call a mature lady. Number one, get them young. Get them young. You can train her.
How young?
I think if you're about my age, like I'm 38, right? If you start from maybe around 20, but then you're okay, you're good, you straight.
Type shit.
Yeah. Like it's okay. Because like for me, I'm old, bruh. I just don't have time to do it. But if I have a girlfriend who's like, baby, please take my picture, I'll take a picture. Am I desperate? No, I'm not. But them church boys, once they see a girl in church, she dresses well, and Mama so and so loves her, and Mama so and so loves her.
And
See, that's the
pause.
we always make this mistake.
Pause. The church, man. The church. Stop lying to.
We honestly, we don't care about them old broads. No, we don't. Now we want people who will come to the house and they will listen to what you have to say as a man. They're humble enough to communicate
With the current woman.
Yes.
But the current woman, that is like fantasy, bro.
I know.
Madam Wasai, I don't know Madam Wasai. Madam Wasai settle down. Man, mi nakwanga Instagram. I don't know what's up with the Instagram. Sijui inajua niko single ama nini. But algorithm yangu manzejo inaletanga tu hizo vitu.
No, but Shakur, honestly, sincerely speaking, as of now, your age difference, okay? And this is where I think our parents did it right because they married young. Like for me, my mom had me when she was 21.
But Sami, look at our parents' relationships. Me, not mine. Sisi, me, my parents, bro.
I think it's figure department.
I think like parents they really took perseverance seriously, man.
And not just perseverance. It's not perseverance. They took willingness. They took it seriously. You stay in it because you're willing to stay in it. You're not staying in it because it's a fashion statement.
Lakini relationships zinakuja na commitment ingine serious, man.
Yes.
How do you you're telling me that there are people who consider kukua kwa relationships na mtu narcissist just because ati ni love?
Actually, let me tell you something.
Is it trauma bonding ama ni love?
Not trauma bonding. I went for counseling the other day na nikasaidiwa.
Umeanza kwenda therapy?
Black
people don't go to therapy.
But I do, bana. I gotta do it, man. I gotta do it once in a while.
Una therapy kufanya nini? Kuopen up?
Sikuna sisi kuambia.
Sad pia una open up.
Wacha nikwambie.
Hebu open up venye uno.
Wacha nikwambie. So
let me take you through a therapy session.
Ngoja kwanza sikiza Shakur. There are two kinds of people. You are either an empath or you're the narcissist. Narcissists prey on
Which
empaths.
one are you?
Empaths feed the narcissist. I was an empath because the stuff I went through, msichana anakuambiaje, sindio? That best friend yangu best Charlie mwenye alikuwa kwa line yenu ya harusi, amemtumia wimbo inamfanya alie akiwa nawe kwa bed. Welcome to the show.
Crickets.
Alafu baada hiyo anakuja anakuambia that ukiworship Mungu hivyo ukicheza muziki emotionally manipulating me. It had nothing to do with her, but because that's what she's doing, I was an empath, so I enabled bad behavior.
You are considerate.
Oh, good Lord. I wish I was not. And the reason why I even became that way, before her, I think I was a narcissist, but after her, there was one time alizrai na kasahau, but then she just had a blackout, she forgot everything. She started screaming that I'm raping her. I had to go bring my wedding album. Nimwonyeshe nimwambia wait, I'm not
what if she was just playing you one of those episodes too?
I hope she wasn't because
nimesikia narcissist wanaendanga to a very bad level ya kuprove a point.
Ama kucontrol, to gain control.
To gain control.
I don't want to believe she did that. Honestly, I don't, because we went to the doctor because she had an accident and it messed up her brain. She had this amnesia for like 6-7 months where she didn't remember nothing. Anyway, so I go to the doctor. Actually, I take her to the doctor. Vile alizira kanisa nilipigia mamake. Mamake anambia make sure she eats na alale, akiamuka itakuwa imereset. That means the mother knew of this problem. Why didn't she tell? Anyways, your story is kwingine, sindio?
Lakini how do you expect your in-laws to tell you the flaws of their child, man?
Okay, sawa.
Who will marry her?
Sawa.
Maybe they know she was a baddie.
Anyway,
and there goes the question again.
Skiza.
Who marries the baddie?
Yeah, the baddie was a church boy. Anyways, after that, we go to the doctor, and the doctor tells me, this is the problem, and you need to understand that brains don't heal. Like ukigonga kwa kichwa, if you have concussion. By the way, you people who play rugby, who play sports, concussion is very serious because there are consequences. Even Mike Tyson, if you notice, at the very end part of your life, you can become
congestion type shit.
Yes, exactly. And for some people, it just messes up their emotions. Sasa mimi nikaambiwa, I need to treat her carefully, don't give her too much stress. I was made an empath.
But that's the basic foundation of being a narcissist. You make everyone around you pity you, and yet you're manipulating them. That's why.
But I don't want to believe.
That's why
Unachokuja umepanda hiyo kitu kwa kichwa changu, sasa sitaki kuamini nilichezewa hiyo siku kwa sababu now that's the unforgivable sin.
No, like I'm telling you something for fact. Narcissists go to very serious levels just to prove a point. These are people who cut themselves with the blades at night, bro.
Yeah. I just hope I see ukweli kwa sababu if that is true, Simba, that's messed up,
na depression katikati ya usiku anaanza kuambia I hate my dad, I hate my mom, kidogo anakata mawembe hapo kwa mkono. You know these people are always sadists. Have you ever met sadist people?
Sikufika mahali pa mawembe, but
but it was traumatizing. Almost, it was a traumatizing experience.
Oh my God.
Dealing with her and validating her stupidity just because you want to keep her alive.
Good Lord. And
that is what narcissists do. They go to extents that they even risk their own life. How many times have you seen those narcissist racist people on Instagram reels, to the extent they go to until they have to be beaten up or they have to be arrested?
And kitu ingine nimenotice, they will push your buttons
very much. Even when you are right.
Wewe msee, mimi na unajua sasa yangu ilikuwa ngumu kwa sababu anashika mtoi, anakuja na mtoi, sasa huwezi mpiga. Shakur,
like bro, let me tell you why I'm saying that.
This mental
like me,
but also you got to remember it's a mental state, it's a mental illness. Kimpango, I believe narcissism is a mental illness.
The same way sympathy is also a form of manipulation. Let me cook. That these people who like getting sympathy votes. Let me tell you what I mean.
He's getting pity.
Hey, like you like getting pity. When you learn mwenye, I can text you, hey bro, can you give me 100 shillings up? Just tell me you don't have 100 shillings. No. Stop giving me a reason to why you can't send me 100 shillings at yours jakula. Like you are making me feel like I'm a bad person for asking you for 100 shillings.
Yes. And see, believe it or not, that is still narcissism. It still falls under that thing. Because you just can't be straight. Why do you have to manipulate my feelings?
Like, just tell me I don't have 100 shillings.
Maybe,
the world is salty. Hii ni kitu ingine inafaa to accept, man. No one gives a shit about your feelings. You are a grown-up. If you lie, I'll just think you're stupid. But if you tell me the truth, I'm still not going to beat you. We si mtoto mdogo atinda kushika shingo nikupige. Stop lying if you're a grown-up, man. Stop lying if you're a grown-up.
And let's go back to this thing. If you're intending to get married, sahi, in this life, sahi, you gotta do all the tests. In fact, bro, peleko mchana angaliwa akili. Was there some mad chicks out here, man? Good Lord. Because me, if also, I told you half of what I've been through,
and also most of those people, they have that belief that those quotes, zile za Instagram za ujinga, a relationship where you fight and make up is a relationship that will last long. Bro, that is a very toxic environment. And a lot of people are tolerating toxic environments because of trauma bonding.
Another thing, mwanaume, I know we're talking about who marries the baddie. Cheki. We honestly don't care. We don't. Wewe utaenda kwa nyumba, utalala huko, utaumia. Trust you, me and Shakura gonna be here. We're gonna be making fun of
it. At the end of the day, you're hurting your own feelings, king.
Don't be too much of an empath. Church boys, if she was in the world and she was run over, bro, look for a good girl who's been raised right. Trust you, me, for every one man, there's 7 women. One of those is a good woman.
Look. To my church boys or
church simps
or to my old simps, to my simp clan, I have something for you, man. Listen, one thing you need to know is women are just women, and that is what they'll always be. There's no good woman, there's no bad woman. Just the same way there's no bad guy and there's no good guy. Everyone reacts to situations.
True.
So church boys, just because umeka kwa church hiyo time yote, you've been holding your whole life, means that you have to settle for less because the outside world does not recognize what you love.
You don't have to do what? Settle.
You don't have to settle for less. Just because you are not an outgoing person or because the world does not understand your way of logic. Because me, I feel like church boys they have worth, man. These are people who have not taken liquor a day in their life. The people who have not done tattoos their lives. Look at me. I'll not treat you right. Let me just tell you the truth. Chief, me, I'm not a gentleman, bro.
You are.
I'm not a gentleman, bro.
Wongo.
Says it inconvenience.
Your clients say otherwise.
Says it inconvenience. No,
but then, don't let him fool you, bro.
Look,
I've been with him at work. Don't lie.
Let me tell you the truth. If you don't carry a jacket, that's your problem, man. I'm not taking off my jacket. Do you feel unasikia baridi mimi nitoe jacket yangu nikuwa?
That's not being a gentleman, that's chivalry.
Yeah, but that is what people call being a gentleman.
No, that's not being a gentleman.
Let me tell you the woman's explanation of a gentleman. Yeah. Inconveniencing yourself to favor her.
Oh, heck no.
That's what we call a gentleman. Open the door for me, nigga.
That is chivalry. Open
the door for me, nigga. That's being a gentleman.
That's what I'm telling you. That is chivalry.
Take me out to dinner, nigga.
Being a gentleman.
Hey.
Being a gentleman is just being polite, not being. This is what I think.
No, being a gentleman is just being a noble man.
Yeah.
Just be a good
guy. Yes, but don't be a nice guy.
Be a good guy, not a nice guy.
Don't be nice.
Know when to say yes and no.
No, yeah. If you left the same house and she knew it was going to rain and she didn't carry her jacket, that's a problem. But this is the thing. If you come from the same house, you can tell her, oh yeah, carry your jacket. I'm being a good person. Because my own, you won't get it. You will suffer, like you said, you will suffer in the cold.
Let me ask you one question.
Yeah.
Who should sit in the front seat, your mom or your woman?
Dang, bro.
Who do you think should sit? No, answer this question as a good guy and answer it as a nice guy.
As a nice guy,
you let your woman sit.
No. I think as a good guy, I'd let my girl sit in the front. As a nice man, I'd let my girl sit at the front. But this is the catch. The hottest seat in a car is usually the back left for those who drive on the right, and the back right for those who drive on the left. That's where you put your mama. Your mama's special. Your mama needs to be treated VIP. Let her take the VIP seat. But my girl, sit
being chauffeured.
Yes, that's your mama. But you, my girl, sit right next to me. You're my partner.
Manieka karibu na accident. In case gari ikuje napita na mimi.
Sasa mimi ndio sasa nimejeka kwa accident nikiuendeshe. Then I shouldn't be driving you.
Like hiyo swali nimeuliza.
Hakuna.
And that question is not about cars, if you understand.
I know what you're saying. But this is the thing. You always put your mama in the VIP seat, and it will never be the front seat.
But me, I feel like putting your mama first means that you prioritize your mama more than the relationship.
It's not about it's not about prioritizing. It's compartmentalizing.
You know our parents. You know African parents.
Compartmentalize that thing.
Let me ask you one thing. You know the mentality of black tax. You know black tax works.
No, I don't.
I took you to school. You are my investment. I need you to give me something back in future.
Okay, then trust me as a parent.
Do you think that's right?
That's
as a
wrong.
Parent?
That's wrong.
Giving your child an education.
That's very wrong.
You feel anafaa kusaidia 20 years later kwa life.
Hapana.
Mimi nimekusomesha msee.
Hapana. Wewe ulifanya. Si mzazi wako amekufikisha mahali.
Sami, did you go to a private school, yes or no?
I did.
Did you go to a campus, a good one?
Yes, I did.
Did I make sure you had everything in your life you deserve?
Yes, you did.
Did I raise you with proper principles?
Yes.
Pana njenge nyumba bwana, wewe ni investment yangu bwana.
Sasa, on the contrary, it's good to have parents with brains. When a parent is doing that, for example, for my son, if me, I wanted to homeschool my son. Because I've looked at the world right now, I'm like, man, I need to take care of my son. When I give him that good education, I'm doing it because I am a parent. I'm not investing in him for my future. I'm investing in him for his future. Si yangu. Should do your best. Mtoto akienda huko nje, he can live a good life, he can enjoy himself, right? But you guys are busy there telling us, black tax. You will be disappointed because there's always that black child who will refuse to pay black tax.
Like a lot of people, like for example, unapata msee manze ndiye amemaliza high school, amepiga hustle hivi, maybe your parents took you to campus, umemaliza campus, umehitch a job, ndio tu mara yako ya kwanza umepata kazi, and immediately you find a good job, your parents wanakuwekea responsibility zote za nyumbani. Sister yako amefukuzwa shule. Sijui baba yako sijui anataka sijui viatu za nini.
But see, to a certain extent, that is narcissism.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
How is that narcissism?
I do what I do for
They
my
call
son.
it giving back to the community.
Don't ask.
That's how they should
Don't
have got
ask
it.
for it. Don't demand it.
But I'm your parent, man.
I don't care.
Mi ndo nimekulea mse.
Unataka kundosha kwa tumbo basi. Nonsense. Yo puzi ende huko. If a parent is in need, I as a child inafaa nione, si ndio? Na nijitolee kumsaidia. Asiniulize, asinidemand. Asianze kuniambia nilikupeleka shule. That is manipulation.
Next level
Pia
manipulation.
nilikufanyia hivi so unifanyie hivi. So ungeniacha basi.
And you know that manipulation began at a very early age at
Yeah,
notice.
that is very wrong.
You have been given 200 shillings on your birthday, your mom takes.
No.
I carried you for 9 months, nigga.
Yeah. Immediately that is done. And that's why, kama saa sindio, boy child. You know one thing I advise women who have raised boys, sindio? Akifika 7 years, detach from that kid. Especially if you're a single mom. Take him to another man huko. Kwa manti zake akae.
But Sami, let me ask you something, sindio?
Yeah.
Tumekuwa tunaongelelea nini? Tunaongelea?
Who marries the BaDDiEs?
Who marries the BaDDiEs? May I have a question to ask?
Yeah.
Do you think that women, like let's say the men, when we get to our prime, tunakwanga kwa prime hapo
35,
23
40,
tuendelee.
Prime, ya mwanaume.
Your prime. Your prime ya mwanaume inaanzia 24.
32.
32. Okay, wacha tuchukue hiyo 32. Let's say sasa nduko kwa prime.
Umetengeneza pesa.
They say like your 30s are like your 20s but with money.
Yes, now you have money.
Sasa acha nikuulize. Time yenye mimi niko in my prime. Me when I was still an ugly nigga, a girl did want to talk to me. Sindio?
Yeah.
Is it wrong when I get money and I start bugging the girls that I wanted, not the girls that wanted me? Do you understand my question?
Don't bag the girls that you wanted when you are broke.
No, I bag the girls that I want now that I'm rich. I don't want the ones that I wanted when I was broke, but they want me now that I'm rich.
Sasa unawachana now.
So that's why I'm saying. Now, sasa juu kwa hiyo point, acha sasa nikubreakie sasa usikie. There's a guy we went with to primary school, tulisoma naye shule moja primary. Jamaa bana alikuanga tu fiti chepe. There's a chick who used to be in our class. Huyo msichana mimi namkumbuka vizuri sana, sijui aliendanga wapi. But that chick used to say, me I can date a person mwenye tuko na in the same primary class and we are in class 8. You can think about that.
Yeah. It's okay.
We asked her, who are you dating? She says ati ako na boyfriend yake ako high school.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that chick after high school, you know, that means that the brain in a develop mbio and interact na people when you are above her age. So she's doing things that are even above stage yenye yako, si ndio? So after ameishi life, amekaa, amefanya vitu zote. There's a guy in school. I never understand niggas who are simps, man. Mtu anaweza simp for that long, man. It's simping a sickness, some of what's going on.
That guy was in love.
That guy bagged that chick after high school amemaliza. That chick had 2 kids, man.
Akaenda kwake.
6 asubuhi bwana, jamaa alichukua kitu akaeka kwa nyumba. Nadi ashaipelekea mahari home.
Na watoto si wake.
And he's taking care of the kids. How big of a simp do you have to be ndio ufike to that level of acceptance?
Lazima pia ukumbuke, si ndio? This is where we talk about personality issues. Na usisahau Shakur. Hii inakusaidia. I don't care what happens. The first thing I'll ask you when I meet your girl, I ask you, who is she loyal to? Achana hivi vitu vingine bana. We make too big a thing. Is she loyal to her feelings? Is she loyal to the ideology of marriage? Is she loyal to her parents, her family? Is she loyal to you?
Is she loyal to her career?
Yeah, her career. If you find
basically tu ni mtu mwenye ako principled. Is she a principle?
No. Don't go with principles, my friend. You look for loyalty.
Okay, principles. Yeah. Now I feel you.
You look for loyalty.
Principles are those who say a man should. If he wants, he will.
I will. I shall. It's too long umpatie. Don't do that nonsense.
Let me cook. Can I cook? Director, ni cook. Safi. This one is going to really hurt a lot of people.
Utapigwa mawe. Na ukienda jela, mimi siko na yeye Shakur. Tutakuja tu kubail out baadaye.
Should I?
Angusha.
Acha nisiangushe. Hiyo nayo itakuwa salty sana.
No, but seriously Shakur, go for loyalty. And loyalty takes Nimejifunza. Loyalty takes time.
But watu wengi who mistake loyalty na vitu zingine very like let me take for example kwa relationship, what do people call a proper relationship? A relationship where you as a man you express signs of being a weakling and the woman shows signs of being respected even if she's not contributing to anything.
Hii ni maneno yenu. Those are your words. A proper relationship, Sudio, is where these people have communicated their expectations, Sudio. They've communicated their needs, or they do communicate their needs, and where it cannot be met, it is communicated.
So you mean communication sums up?
And women suck at communication.
Do you mean women
they demand it?
Who craves for more attention?
They demand it, but they suck at it.
What do you mean? Me, I feel like too much attention
let me ask you a question.
Is being clingy.
Hapa tu sahi. Shakur, I want my wife to cook ugali, sindio, for lunch. Na jioni, I want something light, like a salad.
Hey, jana nalala na salad.
Hey, babe.
Vitu za rich kids.
Hey, babe, I'm trying to lose some weight. So lunch, I expect it to be heavy, but in the evening, just something light, okay? Lakini unajua sijazoea hivyo. Mimi nimezoea jioni nakula sana. That's communication. Now, nowadays, ananyamaza, anakufuria siku 3. On the 3rd day anakuja kuambia, unajua mimi nalangu nini. So we've suffered for 3 days. So that ulete ujinga hapa na unanipikia chakula je.
Just because I didn't put the toilet down.
It's something you can communicate. Now, if you get somebody who is humble, let me cook.
Chief cook.
The only reason a woman can communicate properly, the only way a woman can communicate properly is if she's humble enough to be honest with you about not just her feelings, okay, but her thought patterns. And Kenya chini kwa kitabu. That is one thing nimejifunza. All these heartbreaks.
Break it down. Let
me tell you something. It is natural for a woman to catch an attitude and not want to talk to you because her nature is manipulative. She wants to control you by silence. But you get a woman who, even though she's hurt, na kuja kwa mesha kure ene, haiba. Nimejaribu lakini haiwezi make. Yo gali ya lunch. That is what you call submission. Because she's literally submitting to your will, okay? By learning how to communicate with you. Men will communicate very differently. The question is a woman humble enough? In the Christians miss this. Church boys, listen to me.
Cook.
Is she submissive enough to be honest with you?
Hey. Wasamota.
Hey. Is she loyal?
Chief.
Is she loyal enough to you? Sindio? Akuja kuambia Shakur. Mimi na tuko kwa team moja. We are on the same team. We are going in the same
direction. But that kind of loyalty, bro.
Haiko.
Nani anakupatia hiyo? Nani?
Yeye unasikianga tu kutoka kwa
nani?
Hakuna.
Wasichana wa I can't cook for a man.
Wacha hata even I can't cook for a man. Mimi
but they
goja.
Kitu kingine.
Kule niliambia. Ai Samuel Wawire umepitia mengi. Niliambiwa your small contributions around this house are appreciated. Who is she loyal to? Damn. Food for thought. Mimi nilishtuka hiyo siku niliangalia nikasema yani bro, even though in other words this is the thing, if you are called small there is always a gangster somewhere who's bigger than you. I mean Mama Liz, wacha hata nitoke hapo. Hiyo kama mjapata my friend, if you don't catch that, church boys, if you don't catch that, it's usually in the subtle comments. Yeah.
If you thought the worst she could say is no, there's this. If you thought the worst she could say is no, pull up one more time, my brother.
And I'm telling you,
pull up one more time, my brother. Pull up one more time. You're small?
Your small contributions around this house
are appreciated. And that's a wrap for the episode today. we shall not be continuing.
Hapa hata mimi nimetoka.
Director.
Umenikumbusha bana vitu zenye sikuwa nataka kukumbuka, nimeachana na hii episode. Shakur, see you next week.
The question one more time. The small?
Your small contributions around this house are appreciated. Hey, Jehovah. Hata mbegu yangu ni small contribution. Acha niachie maneno. Acha niishie.